Today I'm gonna do another pick a card reading. Today's topic is what is your spirit animal's message? So I have 4 piles of cards here. Take a pause and choose one number that you are most drawn to. And the timestamps will be in the description. Alright, so if you pick number 1, this is the message for you. Your spirit animal is an elephant. So in Native American practice of animal medicine, elephant medicine is encouraging people to go through any obstacles or hardships in life. This is one of the most powerful animals. It has the power to go through any hardships and it's almost unstoppable. Elephant is also very wise. It's been also a symbol of auspicious events. So I'm using this Animal Spirit deck by Kim Krantz, and I will briefly read a part of the description from this book. Elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure. It represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. Your spirit animal, elephant, is encouraging you to take courage and be persistent in your situations. Also, this card titled Attachment sort of describe your current surroundings. It may indicate that you've been identifying yourself with a certain thing or person or event that you think it's going to benefit you when it's really not. I feel like there's a need to let go of the attachment, which doesn't necessarily mean that you may have to let go of this person or project or event completely. I don't think that this is the case, but by detaching yourself emotionally, by letting go of this attachment and the need to control the situations, you can see these situations from objective perspectives and you can find your inner balance. And these 2 cards came up as a guidance cards, although I originally intended to pick 1 card. You have soulmate and tribe. So some of you, I feel that you guys already met your soulmates, whether it's romantic or business partners or friends, but your ego's desire might have been made you feel like blindfolded or letting you not see the blessings in the situations because you are so attached to a certain aspect or a specific or thing or traits. You may not see the bigger pictures or find the blessings in the situations when this person or relationship or event is actually offering you what you need. And for some of you who have a strong conviction that you haven't met the right people, so-called soulmates of some sorts, you're gonna meet the right people or person. You're gonna start attracting your tribe, but this card came in reverse, and I feel that it has to do with this attachment card. So once you let go of your ego and give the situation a room to improve by itself, don't force anything. Don't try to control things when they are not really working in your way, because there might be a reason why. You're gonna start seeing things are changing. And for the action step, you got 3 of Wands. It has to do with having a broader perspective, seeing a bigger picture, having a visions, long-term visions. And this also has deep indigo blue color ribbon. So you need to tap into your inner wisdom, which again, elephant is a symbol of immense wisdom, self-knowledge. So perhaps you could collect yourself and look within yourself and see what it is that you really want, not the one that your ego wants or you think you need to have. It's about discernment, being able to discern between what your ego wants and what your soul, your innermost deep-seated soul wants to do. And finally, As a wild card, you've got High Priestess, which is again inner wisdom, intuition. So for those of you who picked number one, you don't really need advice from others. You don't need an external advice. You already know what you need to do. You already have the answers within you. All you need to do, detach yourself emotionally, detach yourself from these situations that are somewhat emotionally turbulent. Collect yourself, find your center, and go within. You will find your answers, and you will start attracting the right tribe. Or you will start seeing the traits or aspects from the person through relationship or project that you've been longing for as soon as you let go of this attachment. So don't give up, be persistent. You can go through any hardship. Elephant is with you. So, yeah. And thank you for listening. And I hope you found it helpful and insightful or entertaining. If you resonate with it and if you'd like to share, please leave a comment below. I would love to read your comment. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. So if you pick number 2, this is the message for you. You've got frog as a spirit animal. Frog represents cleansing, detox, getting rid of things that you don't need. So your spirit animal is encouraging you to really purify, cleanse your circumstances, even your bodies. Perhaps you could start eating healthier, having a salt bath, getting rid of people who adds a lot of dramas in your life, or declutter your mental space, or even your physical space, declutter your home. Notice how you've been talking to yourself. If you've been drawn to having like a negative self-talk, it's time to let that go. Try to make it positive. For those of you who are open to spirituality, you can smudge white sage, light a candle, do a meditation, or get an emotional healing Reiki sessions, do a chakra alignment meditation. You can even go through your closets and let go of, like, declutter your stuff. Throw out the things that you don't really need. Frog represents both internal and external cleansing, refreshing yourself. The energy around you. Storm warning. I feel like things might have been a little dramatic or unstable, but I feel that the worst is over now. That's why the spirit animal frog came up to encourage you to cleanse and shift your energies, shift your surroundings in more positive ways. And when you look at the frog, it's raining in the frog card. And this rain represents emotional healing. So wash away all this emotional clutter. You know, after raining, air gets clear and refreshing. So as an advice card, you've got Imagine card in reverse. This is a beautiful card. I love this graphic. Basically, your imagination skills and visualization will play the key. So whatever you've been through so far, it's over and you are right now transitioning into a new chapter. And whether the process is going to be fast or slow, it's going to up to you. And it really depends on your imagination, visualization skills. When you break down this word, imagine, it becomes I imagine. It's a really magical term. The more you vividly imagine and describe your ideal situations, you're going to be able to feel that it is real. Like imagine if you are eating a lemon. Oh, I already feel the sourness. This is how powerful it is. Your brain doesn't recognize whether it is like real or not. So use your imagination to shift your energy. And for some of you, if you've been drawn to negative thinking and negative projections about your future or the possibilities, just because of what just happened in your past, it's totally understandable, but things are now changing. So use positivity. Come up with the most positive outcome that you can think of. And as action cards, you've got Moon and Chariot. These are two major arcana cards from tarot. These are really powerful energies. For those of you who picked number 2, you are going through a big change of some sort. So moon represents your intuition, subconsciousness, and also darker side of your subconsciousness, the thing that you've been holding on to and being afraid of, fear of any sort. So face the darkness. Don't try to avoid it, because the best way to conquer fear is not avoiding, but facing it directly and realizing that what you've been afraid of is not real. So look within yourself, go within, and know what you are really afraid of, and realize that that is not really true. It's just a mental illusion. It's one of the hypotheses that you may have. There are so many positive hypotheses too. It's up to you what to choose. So use your imagination. And Chariot card represents forward movement, expansion. It's one of my favorite cards in tarot. And it also represents choice. You can choose how to approach your situations. There are white and black horses. Black doesn't necessarily mean something negative, but from this context, I feel like you can choose the brighter side. You can make a choice between the brighter side and the darker side. So you have all this power to manifest your visions no matter what happened in the past. So use your imagination, keep cleansing, clearing off your physical, social, emotional space. As a wild card, you've got Six of Cups. It's associated with nostalgia, something that happened in the past. When you look back in your past, there's a moment that you were so positive, optimistic about your future. Try to remember where you were at the time. The more you reconnect to those moments, you will be able to pull the energies, the positive energies from that past moment, and you can apply it to your current status, current state, and can start gaining momentum. So that is the message from your animal spirit guides, Frog. Focus on healing and cleansing, and making things into positivity. And I hope this is helpful for you. And if you resonated with it and feel like sharing your feedback, please feel free to please leave a comment below. I would love to read your comment. And I hope you have a great day. And thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. So if you pick number 3, this is the message for you. Oh, golden egg. So I'm using this animal spirit deck by Kim Kran. This is not technically an animal, but it has a spiritual element, etheric element. Golden egg represents your solar plexus chakra. It represents your willpower, your drive, your life force, actions, manifestation, and your strength. So this golden egg has huge potentials. It's not manifested yet, but it has everything in it. This animal spirit card is encouraging you to believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, and be proactive and become self-empowered to take actions towards your visions, because you already have everything you need. Even if it's not apparent yet on the surface level, you have these potentials. So for some of you, if you've ever been debating whether you want to start a project, start a business, or start a relationship, start learning new skills or topics, this is a confirmation for you. Definitely yes, go for it. For the energies around you, you've got door to value. For some of you, I feel like you are considering a way to make an additional source of passive income. This project or whatever that's on your mind would take some initial investment, whether it's financial or your time, but it's gonna benefit you in the long run. Go the distance. This is a long-term project for you. You need to think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. This is gonna take a long time. This is gonna take your discipline, willpower, consistent dedication. So if you've been looking for a way to manifest something in a short period of time, rewire your brain, get committed, and become dedicated to whatever project or relationship that you want to embark on. For the action card, you've got this lovely puppy. It's full card. It's such a lovely dog. So you might be early in the phase. You may not have the legit ideas yet. You might have, oh, I just saw a butterfly. That represents transformation. So it's a good sign. It was a yellow butterfly. But anyway, so look out for opportunities. See what options you could have. Do your research. This Fool card doesn't necessarily mean that you are not so much serious about this, which is an usual meaning of the Fool being inexperienced, immature, spontaneity, which can be true. But I feel like the actions you need to take to benefit from the situations is to go out with spontaneous attitude, perhaps go to networking events of the topics that you're interested in, go out and meet people, do research, look out for what opportunities you have. Don't have a lot of expectations. Is this gonna be a journey? Be patient. And as a wild card, you've got 5 of Wands. So have a priority. Prioritize your tasks or projects. Perhaps you have a number of different ideas at this moment or too much things going on your plate. Having a priority will help you and streamline your process. There's a need to bring in more stability and structures and discipline to the situations. You can list up the things that you're interested in to initiate and ask yourself, what are the top 3 things that you want to accomplish within a limited environment? Because you are obligated for other responsibilities or relationships, what is it that you really want to achieve if you could only work on 2 to 3 things? It doesn't mean that you have a limited manifestation skills or you can't get everything, but sometimes it's good to have limits and restrictions. Within the limit, we can be more creative by pushing our boundaries, pushing the limits. We can come up with an original ideas. So I think that is the positive side of having restrictions and limits. Perhaps you could have a limited time to invest in this new project or starting this relationship. So use your resources wisely, prioritize. So in your spare time, you could start working on it and think of this as a marathon, a long-term project, even like 5 to 10 year projects. To reduce your anxiety, if you have any, pace up yourself, deploy patience, because it will eventually give you abundance. Not only financial abundance, but it also will give you a lot of opportunities to thrive better in your life, to become a better version of yourself. So you have all these possibilities, potentials. So hopefully this is helpful for you. Hopefully you found it inspiring, helpful, and even entertaining. And feel free to share your feedback if you like. I would love to read your comments. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Group number 4, this is the message for you. Ooh, you've got Raccoon, Garden and the Gates, Cleanup, and Tower card. Awesome. So a lot of you who picked this number 4 may be creative artists of some sort. You could have creative talents, whether you're a professional artist or not. Raccoon is encouraging you to create, be more expressive, and be more dedicated to your artistic creative expression or projects in your own way. Raccoon is a symbol of creativity, art, music. Some of you could be musicians. The energy around you. Garden and the Gates is associated with comfort zone. So you could be satisfied with where you are at this moment. You are in a safe environment, but for some of you, you might have been lingering too much on your safe zone, not really pushing out your boundaries or expanding your comfort zones. So in the garden, things are beautifully decorated, rosy, cozy, lots of flowers, but at the outside of the gate, it's the unknown territory. You could be curious of it. And since it's not known yet, it has a lot of possibilities and potentials. Perhaps you could find your space where you could do your own thing to create and to have fun. There's a need to get out of your comfort zone and try something new. And as an advice card, you've got clean it up card. I feel like for some of you, you might have already started this cleaning process, getting rid of things that you really don't need. For example, if you've been working on multiple projects and you realize that some of them are not really helping you achieve your goals, so you could have dropped out of them or you could have made some huge adjustments on them. If this is not the case, I think that is what is going to come up in the future, because you've got this Tower card, a major arcana, very powerful card in tarot. Tower represents big transformations. Sometimes we need to go through these changes even if we don't want, because that is necessary for our personal growth or for us to go into the next stage in life. Or through these changes, you could take this project or relationship to the next level that is more aligned with your true self. And it has a lot to do with your ability to express yourself. For a lot of you, you might have been pretty reserved, collected, not really expressing much, not speaking up. You could have been staying private and quiet about your passion. And for some of you, I feel that you are in the process of finding your passion or a way to express yourself. And as a wild card, you've got 8 of coins. This is a card of apprenticeship, improvement. It can indicate improving your skill sets. If you've been learning a specific skills or learning some topics, hone your skills, keep practicing, keep working on it. It can also apply to your social life, so social skills, presentation skills, communication. Yeah, so keep working on it because it's going to help you. So break out of this current status quo, make changes, turn things around, and improving your skills and deepening your knowledge of some sort will help you express yourself. And that is the message for you. And by expressing yourself, you will feel so much fulfilled emotionally. And this emotional satisfaction will have positive impacts on other areas of your life. So if you've ever been depreciating your creative urge or creative aspirations, stop doing it, start practicing, and have fun and make the necessary changes. So yeah, this is the message for you, group number 4. And if you resonated with it, please feel free to share your feedback if you like in the comment section. I would love to read your comments, and hopefully this helped you in any way, shape, or form. And I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.